Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lukenessmonster. Today we're going to be talking about my top 10 most anticipated Black Series figures releasing in 2025. All the figures on this list have already been announced by Hasbro, but aren't supposed to release until 2025 sometime. And so in this video we're going to be talking about the top 10 of those figures that I am the most excited for. Really quick though, the winner of our 15k giveaway here actually never reached out to me to claim their prize, and we do have to give this thing away. So if you missed out on the first time, there will still be a chance to win because we are going to be picking a new winner. So if you do want a chance to win this clone 2-pack, all you have to do is 1, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and 2, leave a comment on this video. Go ahead and comment what your most anticipated figure of 2025 is. And then in 2 weeks, we're actually going to come back and I'll make a giveaway video announcing the winner. So this will be your last chance to win this if you are interested. Anyway, onto the video. At number 10, I had to give it to the Shadows of the Empire 2-pack here, because this is a really amazing looking set. Now, one of these figures is a just essentially straight re-release with the Bush Leia. Now, she does have an updated portrait, which is super nice. Great to get an updated Leia head, especially for the people who don't already have this figure. I personally have it, so it's not on like the top of my bucket list. But man, this Luke Skywalker looks so freaking good. I think the head sculpt looks great. I believe it's just the Return of the Jedi head sculpt. But the body itself, I love the look of this like Imperial Guard. I think the design is really, really good, and it's just one of the coolest Imperial designs we've gotten in a long time. So I'm probably going to pick this one up just to keep the helmet on the Luke figure and have it on my Imperial shelf, just because I love the different like Imperial designs that we can get, and this is one of the coolest ones we've ever gotten. So really, really excited for this one. At number 9, I gave it to another 2-pack, and that is actually this Clone and Droid 2-pack. This one is exclusive to Amazon, and it does come with the Clone Commando skin from Battlefront 2, which is called the Urban Fighter. One of the coolest Battlefront 2 skins that we have for the Commandos, and I do really, really like this design. As well as, of course, the training battle droid, not just from Battlefront 2, but also from the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch. Really cool set. I'm not a huge fan of the Commando mold, and I do wish we would get an updated Commando mold that isn't on that Hunter body. But I still love the design, and I'm happy that we're getting it. But I'm really, really excited for is the training battle droid. This is just one of my favorite styles for the battle droid of all time. We do first see it in the Clone Wars, especially with the Domino Squad arc, which is one of my favorite Clone Wars arcs of all time. You know me as a Fives fan, I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff, so really excited to be getting the training battle droid. And it's also the skin that I use in Battlefront 2 for my Separatists, so yeah, I just have a pretty like close attachment to this style for the battle droid, and it's cool to be getting it in action figure form, so that's why it's one of my most anticipated of 2025. At the number 8 spot, I gave it to the brand new Ahsoka flashback version of Clone Wars Anakin. This one is for the most part just a like reissue of one of the older Black Series Clone Wars Anakins that we got back in like 2021, but this one does have some upgrades to make it more accurate to the Ahsoka show. It does have some soft goods instead of the hard plastic overlays that the old one had. This one does have some soft goods for the robes, and I think it looks really, really dang good. I know some people have been back and forth on this, whether it looks good or not, and I personally think it looks really good, but I think I am gonna have to wait to get it in person to fully judge it, but I think it looks really, really good. The biggest thing for me, the updated head sculpt is just so good. Honestly, I think it's one of the best head sculpts Hasbro has ever made, because it just looks so much like Hayden Christensen. Like the face and the hair sculpt, everything about it, it just looks so good, and I think that's the main reason I'm really, really excited to get this one in hand. At the number 7 spot, 100% has to go to the Phase 1 Captain Rex, again from that Ahsoka show flashback. This figure looks phenomenal. That new Phase 1 Captain Rex like helmet mold looks so great, and even the head underneath looks amazing. This Tamora Morrison likeness is great. It's one of the best Tamora Morrison likenesses we've ever gotten in the entire line, and I think it's easily the best Captain Rex head sculpt that we've gotten compared to the previous 2 releases. I think that the pauldron looks amazing. I know some people were upset about the like Ahsoka live action style pauldron rather than a more animated style look or a realistic style, but I think that this pauldron is spot on. It's fantastic, and it just looks really, really dang good. And of course, it is on that 2023 clone body, so he's got the best articulation that a clone trooper can get right now in the line, so this one is easily looking to be one of the best clone troopers ever made. At the number 6 spot, I had to give it to Luminara Unduli. This is a figure that I am really excited for. For starters, it is just really great to be getting a whole lot more Jedi Council members in the line, especially female Jedis that we don't have a lot of right now. Really, we only have Aayla Secura, and so more female Jedi like this were definitely needed for the Black Series. I think her character design looks great. I think the use of soft goods looks amazing. The photoreal face application looks great. Overall, I'm just really excited to be getting more Jedis in the line, and this one is going to look great on the shelf with the rest of them. Number 5 is easily the Commando droid for me. The Separatist love over the last year and a half has been amazing, and this Commando droid is no exception. Obviously, we just got the Magna Guard, as well as the Super Battle Droid, and the Droideka, and so now the Commando droid is one of the last, Separatist units that we still didn't have in the line yet, and so it is beyond exciting to finally have this one coming to the line. I'm a little nervous how the balancing of this figure is going to be, because that is one of the biggest problems when it comes to Separatist figures. The Standard Battle Droid and the Magna Guard both just have a lot of problems standing up and balancing, and so I'm really hoping that this one they solved a lot of those problems with this brand new sculpt, and that it stands up great and it looks good on the shelf. So that's my biggest concern, but I think that this one is going to be fine, but that's one thing that we just really can't tell until we get it in hand. Number 4, I have to give it to the Revenge of the Sith Commander Cody, of course, for the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. And this throwback card back is looking so beautiful. It's one of the coolest card backs that we've ever gotten in Star Wars action figure history, and so to see it recreated here in 6-inch scale for this figure is a dream come true, and I really, really cannot state how excited I am to finally be getting some throwback Revenge of the Sith packaging. But the figure itself here is just as cool, and that's because it is a brand new Commander Cody. The last Commander Cody we got was all the way back in, I want to say 2014 or 2015, and the articulation is so bad. It has the pinned joints. It just looks really bad, and so this one is updated on the 2023 clone body, so it's got all of the best articulation of the best clone mold out there. And of course, it also comes with the hologram, which is just a huge addition for this figure. It's something that this figure should have come with the original one, and it didn't, and I know it's an accessory a lot of people have been asking for, so the addition of this hologram is just huge, and it's one of the reasons why this is one of my most anticipated figures of the year. Number 3 has got to go to Savage Opress. Savage Opress is one of the coolest characters ever introduced in the Clone Wars, and he's been a fan favorite for the Black Series for a long time now. I know a lot of people has had Savage on the top of their wish list. He even won the March Madness bracket here on my channel last year, and so it's really, really nice to finally see Savage Opress coming to the Black Series. He is a deluxe figure, but rightfully so, because he is a very big, beefy boy, is what we like to call him here on the channel. He's a large figure. Very, very large, and so it makes sense that he's a deluxe figure because he is definitely a larger figure compared to some of the previous ones in the line, and so I think this one 100% justifies that deluxe price, and I'm happy to pay it because the sculpt looks amazing, articulation looks great on this guy, and just really, really excited to finally have Savage Opress in the line. I think he's going to look great next to some other Clone Wars figures, especially a figure like Season 7 Darth Maul, so really excited for this one. The number 2 spot has to go to Shaak Ti. Again, this has to do with the exact same reasons as for Luminara Unduli. We just need more prequel Jedi, especially Jedi Council members like Shaak Ti here, so really, really happy to be getting this one in the Black Series. Again, especially more female Jedi, because right now we only have Aayla Secura, and so some more female Jedi will be great for the shelf. But yeah, just love design for Shaak Ti. Super cool looking alien. I know Hasbro really knocks it out of the park when it comes to alien designs like this, and so she's definitely got one of the coolest designs, and overall I think she's just going to look so good on the Jedi shelf next to prequel Yoda, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Mace Windu, Kit Fisto, Plo Koon, and a lot of other figures like that, so really, really excited for this one. And then the number 1 spot has got to go to one of my most anticipated figures of all time, and that is Commander Bakara. Commander Bakara has been the number 1 figure on my wish list for the last 2 or 3 years now, and it's so amazing that we're finally getting him in the line. He's one of the last Black Series clone commanders that we need from Revenge of the Sith to kind of clear out the Revenge of the Sith clones. The other one is Commander Neo, and hopefully he's on the way here pretty soon, but Commander Bakara is one of the coolest clone trooper designs we've ever gotten. I love his helmet design and his more bulky kind of shoulder pauldron. Overall, I just love the design for Bakara, and I always have ever since I first saw Revenge of the Sith. He is coming on the 2023 clone body, so he's going to have all of the best modern BlackSeries articulation that you can get with the Clone Trooper, so that's just a cherry on top for this one, and really just makes me want this figure. So right now, this is number 1 as my most anticipated BlackSeries figure of the year, but you guys have to let me know what your number 1 most anticipated BlackSeries figure is going into 2025, because I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. But that is going to do it for this video. So if you did enjoy, make sure to go down, hit that like button, subscribe, and if you're considering pre-ordering any of these figures, consider hitting my affiliate links down below. But that is going to do it for this video, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.